Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Game Time with Griffin, the show where I be egotistical for about an hour and hang out with you, playing games that I want to play, and have a good time. Truth be told, was not planning on playing Spongebob this episode. I was planning on playing Pokemon Cafe Mix because I've been playing it a bunch lately, and God, that game is fun. It's great, but you can only play it. Oh, I'm a ball. Yeah, you can only play Pokemon Cafe Mix in handheld mode, which means that I could not record gameplay. So I might start up something on my phone or something, so I can do something, because it's a cute little game, and I'm having a ball. What is that ball for? I bet you if I hit this button, I'll figure it out. Oh, yep. That's what it's for. But yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is the game today. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a game that I really never thought would exist. I loved the original Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's up there for one of my favorite games of all time. Nice work, Gary. It was such a influential game for me. Alright, this robot called G-Love. The best way to deal with him is to bubble bounce him from above. Okay. Hello, G-Love. Goodbye, G-Love. But yeah, this is one of my first big 3D platformers. I guess let's get up there. No, dang. So being able to play this and kind of just relive the nostalgia of that is awesome. Like, I grew up on SpongeBob, and it's really fun to see. I'm really loving it. This is the second kind of big area you explore in the game. The first being Jellyfish Fields. It's gonna be weird that one of these episodes of Game Time will actually kind of coincide with a recent release. I should say that I'm never gonna try to do that. But this is just a game that I was like, well, I can actually talk to some things in this one, so why not? All right, looks like we got another one of these. Let's go around quickly though first and collect like the shiny objects. This game is just so unabashedly nostalgic right now. I'm loving it. This game is actually able to pull me away from The Last of Us Part 2, which is shocking. I'm almost done with that game too. I just need to finish it. So that's probably what I'll end up doing tonight. But yeah, quite a lot has happened since the last time I recorded one of these. I was thinking on what I could talk on in this episode because I like to have it correlate with the game. I think that that's kind of a good way about going and making these episodes. Like, these aren't just random games and Griffin's talking for an hour. There's actually like a reason it all coincides with each other. And I can do that with this one. Like, I can surely talk about my nostalgia for SpongeBob, how the franchise is essentially being ruined by Nickelodeon right now. Gonna need Sandy for that. I think I'm gonna need Sandy for all of this up here, actually. But I can't get all of the recent events out of my head right now. And it fills me with so much anger and really mostly just anger. Anger, sadness, disappointment in myself. So yeah, I kind of feel like I need to talk about it because
is the most satisfying.
It's not going to go out of my head anytime soon. And honestly, if I don't talk about it, I'm gonna feel disingenuous. How do I get it? I don't get out of the ball.
Bringing it around town.
Until I hit something. So.
Bringing it around town.
So yeah, in case you have not been keeping an eye on Twitter. Okay, there we go. Go up. In case you haven't been keeping an eye on the Twitterscape, a lot of people are being outed right now as abusers, in one way or another, and it's majorly disappointing. It's obviously an issue everywhere, but the main place I'm seeing it is within the video game industry, because that's what I follow. And it hurts to see all of my friends telling these stories, not because they're telling them, but because they have to. And I feel like I need to do a better job at listening and understanding what they're going through, because that no one should ever have to go through that. But the thing that worries me the most about is I am currently I'm currently trying to get into that industry, and I'm going to keep pursuing it because it's a passion of mine, and I stand by that this is the kind of thing where if I don't go for it, I feel like I'm going to be missing something in myself. But it's just worrying, man. And it's especially worrying for me to see it in the kind of funny community, in a community that I've been a part of since high school, in a community that I've always thought was, you know, being better than all of this and actually trying to be always good to each other and a beacon of hope, so to speak. And no, it's just as bad there as it is everywhere else. It's disappointing. And man, this is a weird conversation to have with the background of it being Spongebob. Let's get away from these vents. But yeah, I don't know. I would feel disingenuous if I never said anything. So let's go back to this game for a bit.
This door is locked
Bubble
from the
Buddy.
inside.
Who would do such a thing? Who would lock a door from the inside? That's what you're saying? Yeah, that's SpongeBob humor, all right. Alright, there's another one of Patrick Sucks.
Another fine for Patrick.
Alright. I'll eventually have to get up onto the roofs here, but I can't do that until I get Sandy. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these things. I might have enough at the end of this to give Mr. Krabs some shiny objects for a, Now I can go over to the Sea Needle. The Sea Needle. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to talk a little bit about The Last of Us because, well, it's essentially taken over my life. Dude, that game is uncanny. It is beautiful and also terrifying.
Yes, thanks for
and
noticing.
man, it's so hard to put it into words that don't say spoilers, but the story is brutal and
entrance to the roof.
disappointing and
Okay.
angering
I'm definitely
and
not
beautiful
making that jump.
and
How is that?
uncomfortable.
Holy
Okay, blah 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 blah. It's all of these amazing things.
Oh, sparkly.
Like there's a lot of hate going around the internet about The Last of Us 2. I've seen some legitimate criticism of why does this need to be so violent? Why did you decide that we had to go this far? But I don't know. I disagree with most of it. I've been playing the game in how I think it's supposed to be played. How do I get up there? Can I just... Ooh. Nope, I can't, dang. Because I gotta go from the rooftops. It's just, it's truly a feat. And from a level design standpoint, I'm really impressed with it. Because it totally does the thing of it guides you to your objective really well, but it's not blatant. Because like The Last of Us is not an open world game. Like from what I've played, there's a open world section. Also, man, they totally just give you Sandy and don't say anything. They make a whole big deal out of Patrick. I don't know, maybe I was ignoring something. Probably was. But yeah, it's really impressive. I was playing one part, and I will keep this totally spoiler-free about The Last of Us. But this is just more of a game design point than anything else. Oh, here's where I was earlier. What do I do here? Lasso, I think. Yeah, so I was coming out of like this shop.
Well, that's awful pretty.
And the way you had to get out of this area was to grab a dumpster and get it out of there. But you had to put it up onto like a ramp, and the physics of it would let it go down. And the way they show you what you have to do, because they do tell you what to do here, but they don't like make it blatantly obvious. What they do is there's a sign in there that's like, don't put the dumpsters on ramps, they will fall. And it's just such a cool little idea that blends that level design with world storytelling. It's absolutely gorgeous. Not to mention, like, The Last of Us is easily one of my favorite games. At one point, I really need to actually sit down and make a list of like all my favorite games. Maybe I'll do that for like an episode of this or something. Alright, there's that golden spatula. But it truly is one of my favorite games ever. Certainly top tier. Let's go back and get that other one that Bubble Buddy was talking about. Then we'll keep moving to the rooftops. And then eventually a sea needle. And I think the reason I like The Last of Us so much is how well the story hit me. Alright, how do I get in there? Oh, you know what? I think I gotta go up to the rooftops to get that one. It's been a while since I played this game. I can get this golden steering wheel.
There's another one.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see in my own personal... No, I gotta go all the way around. That was stupid of me. Yeah, I'm really interested to see at the end of the day where this ends up falling in my list of top 10 games or whatever. Because it's certainly going to be up there. Because the game is like, it's fun at times, at other it's not. There was this one experience where I'm not going to spoil it, but it totally was like a what the fuck is happening. And then they did it again, but then they had another moment of like that, and another moment, and another, and it's something really cool. But hey, we're playing Spongebob, which, man, what a different game than The Last of Us. And honestly, kind of appreciating the release time of this related to that, because it is a welcome change of having this bright, colorful cartoon world versus gritty, realistic. Everything is terrible. But yeah, it's take place in Seattle, which is funny because I'm trying to get a job in possibly Seattle.
Sandy,
Hey, it's
boy,
Larry.
I'm glad to see you. I need
Yeah. Okay, cool. I know the story is up here. They essentially just tell you what to do. Okay, so that's back downtown. I think there's some shiny objects. And we can change to Spongebob, but honestly, Sandy is my favorite character to play as in this game. Oh, Spongebob has a thing over here though. That's why. Might as well change to him and see what it is. But let's bring us back on topic. I said I would bring it back on topic and talk a little bit more about my boy Spongebob. Oh, it's another sock.
You! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Alright, get back over here. But yeah, I grew up on SpongeBob. Like, I really wish I had done it. Because the other day I'd seen I was at Safeway buying groceries and I saw a DVD and it was only like $15 and it was the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants, which is literally my childhood. Like, I loved these growing up. One of my favorite stories to tell on that was I was watching, I think it was Gremlins. And if you didn't know, I hate Gremlins. And it's mostly because as a child, I was terrified of them. I have not seen it since I was a child, but they were terrifying to me. And anything like with a gremlin in water is the worst thing for me to see. Like in my brain, it is not a good mix. Kill him. Yeah, I can defeat him, but lassoing them is so much more satisfying. So yeah, seeing the gremlins they're rough for me. But after I saw that movie for the first time, and mind you, nightmares, I spent a good day just watching Spongebob, just so I could get some semblance of everything is all right in the world or something. All right, that's 4. Here's the best part about Sandy is you can blow them up from a distance. Also, Sandy's a squirrel, and that's awesome to me. But yeah, I love SpongeBob so much. In fact, one of my favorite memories already from college was freshman year. A bunch of us were out partying one night, and the next morning we were all feeling it.
I'm getting dizzy just watching.
So we all hung out in the dorms and watched the Spongebob Squarepants movie. Which, God, if they made that game too, made it, because it's like SpongeBob. The way they did it was SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game were super, super similar. Ooh. Ah! I failed. And now we get to sit through a really long loading screen. Oh boy. But yeah, these two games were super, super similar, like almost the exact same controls, just they didn't have Sandy. And there was some driving in that one. Because, you know, the whole story of it is they're going on the road trip to save Bikini Bottom. But they, the way that the games worked was they both had the same controls, but the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game was super linear, while this is very much an open world game. Alright. That golden spatula was not there when I came here earlier. And I love both of the games. I don't think I ever beat either of them, though. Like, I was listening to Barrett Courtney of Kind of Funny, god damn it again, give his first impressions of the game, and he kind of mentioned the same thing. I'm like, yeah, I did the final boss, but I'm not sure I ever actually beat the game. And that was definitely the case for me. I played this originally on Xbox, and I almost decided to get it on Xbox just because I wanted to see if just playing it with that controls was nice. I decided to go with Switch instead because I like the handheld nature of it. Alright, what do we got up here? Oh, there's another one up there. Can I get to that? Oh, this is going to bounce me away, isn't it? Yep. Damn. Alright. I think I can just... Okay, cool. So yeah, playing it on Switch. There's a good chance that I'll probably pick it up on PlayStation 2 just so I can get the trophies. Because I love them.
Someone better
trophies.
make good use of all these.
Where to next? I think it's this way. The arrows tell me otherwise, but... Alright. Get rid of you two.
Toasted Tiki Texas style.
Okay, Sandy. Man, I love this game so much, though. Hey, toilet paper. That's a rare commodity these days. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I recorded... I know I recorded the short hike video. I don't remember when I did, though.
Good riddance.
Yeah, that was during quarantine. Had to think on that one for a second. Quarantine's been weird, man, especially with schoolwork. Cause I'm officially at the point of I have one more class left. I'm just started a couple days ago, as of the recording date, And I think I'm putting this out like a couple weeks after I record it, just because of some scheduling stuff with Mi Familia. I'm trying to get all this done early now. And man, getting things done early is nice. But yeah, I'm so close to being done with college. It feels weird. Oh my god, just die. You're a tiki. Oh, there's another of the steering wheels. How many more of these do I have left? Oh, not many. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite levels in this game. I think my favorite is either the Flying Dutchman or the Sand Mountain. Because I love the boarding minigame. Particularly, I love it as Sandy or as Spongebob. Because Sandy pulls out the shell, because it's shell boarding, but SpongeBob just goes on his tongue. It's super fun. Maybe I have another one to collect over at another golden spatula to collect over at Jellyfish Fields doing that. So maybe we'll do that in this video, depending on when I finish up this area. All right. Nope. Okay, I gotta do it this way. Might as well collect the underpants.
Feeling refreshed.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, cool. There's the building that Bubble Buddy was talking about. There we go. All right. Take him out. And then I probably gotta go through that as SpongeBob. I'll get over here, Sandy. And the only reason I say that is because there's a bus stop right here and a ground pound button that I can only do with SpongeBob or Patrick. At least I don't think Sandy has a ground pound. But yeah, there's definitely some things about this game that stick out to me now. I think the level design is awesome.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
It's really good about explaining to you different level mechanics, and yeah, they say everything straight out, and it's definitely a sign of that good old PS2 Xbox original era. Oh, GameCube too. Are you ready, kids? Oh, that's right.
You've just met the Sponginator.
So this is one of those areas. Woo! Easy peasy. And I love that they signify in these the level that you're on with these guys.
Fresh like a spring
So
breeze.
they'll come down now. There will be a bunch. And let's come up here quickly and destroy the Duplicatinator. Now I'm acting like it's Phineas and Ferb. Wasn't there a Phineas and Ferb game? I feel like there was a couple. Maybe we'll do a... Oh, that's right. You take 2 hits. We might do an episode with that one day. Because part of this was me wanting to go back and play older games. Which I guess I'm kind of doing with this.
I feel like a new sponge.
Oh shit, that's tartar sauce.
Somehow I don't think he needs a
Alright,
hand.
let's blow him up first. Okay, now what I'm really hoping we get in this video is a boss fight. Because the boss fights in this game are super fun. I believe the first one you are fighting Sandy and you're playing as
Fresh like a spring
think
breeze.
you're playing as we're just gonna go for it.
I love opening presents. Ow!
I got the underwear up there. But yeah, if I remember correctly, the first one in this game is
I
you
feel
fight
like
a
a new
giant
sponge.
sandy robot and you play it as SpongeBob. But it might be the giant Patrick. I don't know. All of the big bosses are giant robots of or most of the big bosses are giant robots of the 3 main playable characters. All right, come on, loading. So, buddy.
Spongebob.
Yeah, that's all the conversation that is needed.
I'm rollerific.
I suck. Oh shit, oh shit. I made it. That was not the thing to do up there though, so to the rooftops. Yeah, one of my I love looking at this game, especially from game design brain, because there's so much in it that I would love to recreate. Like, especially within Sandy's character. Like, I want to learn how to do like that, like the. Let's see if I can't. Nope, I was stupid and fell off the world. I would love to figure out how to recreate the lasso, like whip onto it and then swing from it. I would love to figure out the hovering, and I'm working on it right now actually, with another side project, just in 2D, which has been
shinier, the better.
interesting. So it's essentially like how much you change how much gravity is affecting the character for the hover in 2D, which I would imagine that it would work relatively similarly in 3D. But I've never actually made a 3D platformer before, so I don't know. I think I was supposed to do something with these. Yeah, whatever, I'll just keep doing my thing.
Toasted Tiki Texas style.
Alright, we'll try chop you.
That's for messing with Texas.
Oof, that is a statement a cartoon character makes. Oh, I just glitched through that wall. I mean, grateful for it.
I'm getting dizzy just watching.
I think I'm gonna go back to Larry because I totally shouldn't have just skipped over his dialogue.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Oh, whoops. Oh wait, I've got a quick way of going back there. I gotta remember that I have that. Yeah, they implemented a new fast travel system into the game, based around the different golden spatulas. So we have all those. Oh, I guess I did do his already. Tiki's Go Boom I need to do. I also need to finish getting all of the I need to finish getting all of the what's the one I'm looking for? The steering wheels. So we'll do that. Because that is the point of the level. And now it's time for some sandboard.
Better.
Oh, does this just bounce you back up there? Okay, yeah, it does. Let's do it again because it's awesome. So I know. So I gotta remember, how many more did I have? I have 6 out of the 11. Oh, that was stupid of me. That was really dumb. I got 6 out of 11, so I need 5 more. Alright, easy enough. But yeah, it's been really fun making videos lately. I don't know, I kind of lit a fire under my ass, so to speak. Oh, that was bad. Please let me. Okay, thank God. Yeah, oh my God, I cannot play this game all of a sudden. Yeah, I kind of lit a fire under my own ass to kind of pump out the videos more. Because we've been recording these for a while now. We actually we put out the videos, started putting them out a few weeks ago as of when this goes up. But we've been recording them since I recorded like the first of Game Time with Griffin. So that's like, God, I suck. We've been recording these for a little while, and they're super fun to do because it's really just an excuse for me to hang out with my friends. And we talk about it a lot in the show. And I'm going to talk about it here too. But quarantine has just like thrown us all off in a way that is totally understandable for everyone. But it's also like made us want to hang out more. Especially with most of us graduating college right now. We've kind of all realized it's okay, we don't have much time left. Is it gonna make me do it again? Or can I just fall down to the end? Nope, it's gonna make me do it again. Oh well.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. Feeling refreshed.
Okay, cool. I'll just do it all again because why not? It's funny, Sandy feels so much quicker than the other characters.
Okay, that's better.
There we go. Pretty much if anything takes more than one hit, I lasso it. Alright. There we go. But yeah, we've been recording a bunch, and it's been a fun way of us all hanging out. We've also been playing a lot of Stardew Valley.
Ew.
I'm sure if you've been keeping an eye on our content, we've been putting up a good amount of Stardew Valley videos. And those are going to kind of go hand in hand with these. Oh, I really should have done SpongeBob because I don't know what that other one over there does. But yeah, Stardew Valley has become like this weird kind of like escape for all of us. And it's like, yeah, of course, a video game is an escape. But like more so than usual.
Okay, that's better.
Alright. I think the rest of them are here in downtown. If not, I honestly don't really care about finishing that right now. I have enough to go move on to the next things, so I'm happy. But yeah, I love playing games with my friends, and I wish there was more. Some things that were changed, like editing, for instance.
Howdy, Bubba.
Like, I'm the only editor, so I edit literally everything you see on the channel. Yeah, let's get out of here and move on to other stuff in the game. I just gotta remember how to get. Oh, I was like, I just gotta remember how to get back there. I'm literally there. I think that's literally the exit right there. Hey, Mrs. Puff.
Well, if it isn't Sandy Cheeks.
Howdy, Mrs.
All right, back to Bikini Bottom. Even though that was just downtown Bikini Bottom. Okay, I keep sidetracking myself, but it's really been giving me a chance to flex my creative video muscles again. I will never, ever assume that everyone watches all of our content. But all our 3 different kind of Let's Play series, is kind of what I'm calling them, are totally different in every stretch of the imagination. Like, this one is very much a, alright, I'm going to hang out, I'm going to chat, I'm going to practice a couple things that I want to practice learning how to stream. Oh, it's Gulagoon, yes. And I'm going to flex that muscle a little bit and practice that. In our Yakuza Let's Play, I get to practice my editing muscles more, mostly. And then in the Stardew Valley, it's multicam, so I get to work on that editing wise. And they're all three very different in the very different fields. If I'm being honest, my favorite right now is Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is just so fun to edit, so fun to record, and it's totally crazy because that was some poppin'.
A sun-drenched beach of sludge
I'm gonna
at
actually
the
shut up for
bottom
this
of
part.
the sea. But all is not well here on Paradise.
Do.
I
my
love
dad's
opening
working.
presents.
My little brother
It
must have
shines.
Yeah, this is primarily unedited. If I edit things out, it's because of talking points that I don't think were as interesting as I thought they were as when I'm doing this. This is also totally 100% off the cuff. Like, I have an idea of what I want to play, but other than that, I kind of just go from there. Oh, what's this one? It's though. Oh, it's them. Okay. Oh my god, Rigger, I get it. You're barking. My dog's name is Rigger, by the way. Rigger. His full name's Downrigger, but no one wants to say that because then he just hops off your lap. Man, he's barking like crazy. I might have to go out there. Oh wait, I can't do that. That's dumb. Me? Larry,
So
what's
you
up,
look a
dude?
little red.
Barnacles.
Robot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yada
exactly.
yada
That
yada.
was
Robot
supposed to be a
sunscreen. Move the panels to get it back. All right. Is that the right way? Yeah, I think that's. I don't think that was the right way. Because I want to direct it at. No, I guess it was the right way. Huh. Oh yeah, this is a Patrick one. Alright. I don't think it matters.
sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying.
I don't
Push,
think it
push,
matters on this
push,
one yet.
push.
Nope, I can't. Dang. We will be Patrick here in a little bit. I was saying something, and then my dog barking distracted me. Not that one either. Where is the ray of sun going? Oh, I gotta go out there. Okay. Boing. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, recording videos. And the different fields of all of them. So yeah, like I said, there's the 3 different fields. Stardew's kind of my favorite right now, but I do also really love this in Yakuza. I keep talking about like stretching the different muscles, kind of doing different things creatively. Because most of what I'm doing creative right now, which is no surprise, is game dev. Is working on my portfolio, making more stuff. Prepping for another game jam right now. With some ideas that I need to workshop a little bit more. That starts here in a little bit. Where's that one? What's that one now? Damn. But yeah, this is a totally different muscle, and I'm not sure which I like. I think the game dev one is the one I like to flex more. Don't get me wrong, editing videos is fun, but it is very much a one-track thing. It's why I occasionally make the motion graphics stuff. Or I have the different goofs and gags in Yakuza. Because frankly to me, editing Yakuza gets really boring. Like the whole joke is that of the series is that Kurt loves this series like with a fiery passion, and Rob and I do not understand a thing about it or his love of it. And we get that, but it's legitimately confusing to us. Even when, because like we're making jokes the entire time story stuff is happening, and we are actually listening to the story, but we are just confused out of our minds. All right, now it's got to get out there, and I don't think I can do that until I am Patrick. Might as well hop up here and destroy this duplicator.
Hammer. I get it.
But yeah, so editing those gets really, really boring because, well, I have to relive it twice. It's kind of part of the reason we really never went through the Kingdom Hearts series. I love those games to death. Those are by far one of my favorite franchises. But those games, I love them, but I was literally playing through it on my own. Then I was playing through it on camera. And then on top of both of those, I had to edit. So I was like, okay, I'm taking a break. Oh, this is where you want me to get all the kids.
The children.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you can subble back.
Candy.
So yeah, it was one of those kind of deals. And it was certainly like, oh my
Fresh,
god,
like a
I need a
spring
break from
breeze.
Kingdom Hearts. We need to do something else. The same issue happened with Spider-Man. It's like, I love this game, but god, I need something else. And honestly, with Spider-Man Miles Morales, there's a really good chance that we do a series for that, because man, that game looks great.
Dad, take it.
Although that's not till the end of the year that comes out. And even then it is... Why am I... Oh, that's right. There's a sock over here. Even then, it's kind of 50-50 on whether or not we do a series for that, because Game of the Year comes out around the same time, and that is Bugsnax. I cannot get the Bugsnax theme out of my head. I'm trying to figure out the chords to it so I can play it. It is just fun as hell. Man, I love Bugsnax. Kind of bug and kind of snack. I don't actually remember like the lyrics. I just remember the "We are whatever we eat." I gotta. One of these days I'll memorize it
Somehow
because
I don't
that's just
think
the kind
he
of
needs
thing
a
I'll do.
hand.
But yeah, it's one of those things of it's kind of hard for us to decide what we want to do for series. And like we talked about it, we still want to eventually do Mario Party. In
love
some
opening
capacity.
presents.
It's going to be harder because we'll all have to get together, and that's going to be like a night of recording for sure. Because we're all in different
Ew,
locations now.
Patrick needs to do
I'm here in
laundry.
Bend, Kurt's in Corvallis, Garrett's also in Corvallis, and then Rob's in Portland. So we're all still like Oregonians. But honestly, so it really only affects like games we can play, because it means we can't do couch co-op. Which was kind of one of the big things I always wanted to do, was do couch co-op, do indie, do stuff that's not always noticed. Why did I switch to Patrick? I don't need Patrick yet. I actually still need Spongebob because he has his bubble helmet. I haven't rescued all the kids yet.
Uh-oh, I can't swim.
My brain just started auto-correcting to go over to do the Patrick stuff that's later on in this level.
You just met the Sponginator.
I don't think we're going to get to that boss fight I was hoping for. Alright, come on, kids. Come on, come on. Come on. Alright, here's the hard part. Precision. No, I'm just kidding. It's not hard at all. I think this is the last kid. Oh, no, there's one up there, too. Oh, these sink. Those sink. Alright, one more. But yeah, it's definitely interesting, and I guess I can talk on that, of like how we pick games. Because it's really, it's the dumbest way. It is very much a, hey, this is an idea, you want to do this? I mean, yeah, I guess. Like, Kurt came to me with the Yakuza idea. It was like, you love this game. I don't give a crap about this game. Let's do it. And we've had a couple of games that we've thought about doing like that. Like, Rob really wanted to do one of the I think it was Virtue's Last Reward. One of those games. Alright. Oh, man. Damn. Damn. Alright, this should be the last kid. Come on, come on, come on. And up. Yay. But yeah, so it was one of those of like, okay, we don't really want to do it with a... Oh, motherfucker. Damn it. We didn't really want to do one with like a VN, because we wanted that to be more of a style of... VNs, they don't work for us. They work for some YouTubers. They're great for the grumps. But that's not us. That's not our style. And I don't think it works super well for us. Like, we can come up with some funny jokes around it. But, like, personally, I'm garbage at voices. I have a couple funny ones. And I like to play up that I don't know that. Oh, trust me, I know it.
I get it.
Oh, did I yeah, okay.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
My.
Alright, here's my golden spatula. Yay! Hurrah! Alright, let's go one more and then we'll call it for this. Oh, actually, I still got like 15 minutes on my recording plan. But yeah, it's been interesting lately. And I guess I've kind of turned this into a Griffin airs his grievances with the world at the beginning and then just talks shop for the rest of it. But I guess that's what this episode is. Sorry. I'm not sure why I'm doing it that way. Alright, the next one we're going to get is the sandcastle, because the sandcastle's fun. We gotta go hang out with
I can't swim.
we gotta go hang out with Bubble Buddy again. And these weird I'm pretty sure they're pool toys that have come to life. I don't know what they are. There's Bubble Buddy over there. Missed. There we go. I don't actually know what those enemies hit like. I have never actually gotten hit by one of those enemies. And there's the bus. Bubble Buddy,
SpongeBob,
what's up, man?
I heard that you were collecting.
Yes.
Why?
If
Okay,
I
there's a golden blah blah blah. There's a golden statue at the top. Golden spatula at the top. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'd love to sit here and say we're gonna make videos forever.
Water rising.
But truth be told, I don't know when we're done. It's really one of those things of we love to make this. This is our excuse to hang out. We'll make them as long as they make sense. But truth be told, they don't. They've never really made sense. So we're on we will always and forever be on borrowed time. By the way, this one makes a lot more sense to do with Patrick, because Patrick can freeze the water.
I feel like a new
But
sponge.
it's super easy, so I don't feel the need to do it with him. It's like that's it. We're at the top now. Like there's the spatula. Now we just walk along the outside. And just try not to get hit by beach balls. I missed it.
It shines.
And the beach balls do hurt you, apparently. Good to know. Yeah, I love hanging out with my friends. I love recording the podcast. We started doing this initiative on the podcast
Fresh like
where
a spring breeze.
Evan and I have a ball doing it by ourselves, but we want to share that with other people more and more. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Like I gotta kill. I just have to wipe. Oh, that was brutal. But yeah, I guess I don't really talk about it much. There's our podcast, Disney Plus Us, that I do with Scoot Gang. They're nice enough to let me throw up the podcast videos here because I really use Just Another World as the bank of all of the stuff that I make. And that's a lot of what it's for. For a while, I wanted to go into Let's Play editing. That's why I started doing Let's Plays. I quickly went back to game dev when I learned how awesome game dev is. And I say that like all game dev is awesome. No, a lot of game dev is super cruel and tiring, but I love it anyways. I don't have enough knowledge to speak on it. I just see a lot of developers talking about crunch and a lot of the negative aspects of that, not to mention all of the current events. Yeah. All right, golden spatula. Just gotta kill Hamboy. Hambo? Rambo? There's some good there. But yeah, I've just been loving making shit. It's nice. I'm working on another Griffin soapbox. Just thinking about it, I'm probably going to change the name of that show. So the original idea behind the name Griffin's Soapbox was kind of an idea based off of Stan's soapbox in the old Marvel comics, and I guess in the current as well. They're reprinting a bunch of his old columns. This is my chance to speak on get on my high horse, so to speak, and give interesting stuff. But it's a video essay series. That's all it is. But yeah, I wrote it last night. I don't know. I've been working on one project for Griffin's Soapbox for about 3 months now, with a very specific
Hello, Gary.
JRPG.
What's new?
Where if you know, you know.
A little shade on a hot day.
I don't. Is there something? Okay, there's a platform that I needed to hop on.
Take that! I feel like a new sponge.
But yeah, so yeah, it's one of those things of, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, well, you probably still know.
Kerplooey!
Okay.
Ow!
Trying to remember what to do next here. So I'm supposed to. I think what I'm supposed to do is go over this way and blow that thing into the blow that other thing up.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oh, pufferfish, these are a pain in the butt. Thank God for double jumps. Oh, there it is. That one. But yeah, that's been a trip to work on over the last few months, because the what I've been working on is mostly playing the game that I'm talking about. Shit. Because I've been playing it interspersedly with other stuff. It's why it's taking me so long. And then I'm about to replay it again. Again, being vague purposefully. But if you know me, it's literally my favorite game of all time. So I am having a ball replaying it. Trust me on that. I'm actually probably going to be streaming the game soon, so if you really want to know, that's how you know. But yeah, the one I'm going to be releasing first is all about, if you listen to this in a sneak preview, it's all about Fantasmic. There's a show in the Disney parks called Fantasmic. It's one of my favorite things ever. I was thinking about it last night, chatting with my little brother, recounting an old trip to Disney World. And there's that golden spatula. And we were it was so fun, just us getting super nostalgic about this thing, chatting about it, having a good time. And we're like, wait, why don't I make a video about this? So I did some research, looked into the actual history of the show, which was really interesting. I couldn't find anything about how it was written. And honestly, I don't think that's the interesting part to me. I think the interesting part to me is the tech side of it. But it's been a fun project, and I just recorded it earlier today. Today is kind of one of my big recording session days, because I'm about to go out into the middle of nowhere for a week with me familia.
Sorry, lad. A pesky robot has taken over
Of
me.
course, Mr. Krabs owns the carnival. Oh.
It went boom.
Okay, I need to.
Where's the whistle?
I forget if I can't get to him. I gotta throw at him. Nope, I don't ground pound it. I grab it and throw it. Okay. There we go. Sure, it accidentally destroys part of the pier, but oh well. There's that carnival music now. Let's ride it. Whee! I forget if there's any reason to actually ride this thing. At the very least, it's fun. Alright, that was fun. But yeah, the Phantasm video is super interesting to me because I really kind of delved into the research on this, and I tried to put in my own humor and do it that way. Because I don't ever want these videos to be fully serious. Alright, whack Tiki. I think I get a sock out of this. Come at me, Tikis. Wee. Oh, I missed him. Yay, got my sock. Funny that Patrick's collecting his socks, but you get socks for giving him socks. Or you get a golden spatula for giving socks to Patrick. Oh, oh. There we go. This one might get edited down a little bit. It's an hour, and I'm not sure I want it being that long.
Hard as a rock.
Cut out the silent parts. There's no reason to go on the teacups. But yeah, I've been loving doing research and kind of putting in that own voice into my writing. Because I don't write much anymore. I mean, I'm very much writing in an essay style for these video essays. I wonder why. I don't think I have bubble bowling yet. I don't remember how to get bubble bowling. Shit. Okay, cool, we're good. I think I was fine regardless. But what be this here? Oh.
Oh, again!
That's what this is.
That water looks mighty cold.
Yeah, you gotta bring the you gotta navigate that with the watermelon. Alright, let's do this thing. Just kill those two first. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm playing this, I think I mentioned this already in this video, but I'm playing this on Switch. And, okay, there we go. There's certainly a couple things in it that are like, there's some major pop-ins that are making me kind of want to play it on a different console. Unfortunately, I've purchased it already, so this is where I'm going to play it. Unless maybe it goes on sale. I think I have enough money for that. Yeah, I got enough money. I don't know where that sends me. Let's find out. Oh, that's where it sends me. Ooh, we gotta come back here with Spongebob, because I bet you that there's a golden spatula. Yep, there's a golden spatula down there. Alright, coming back with Spongebob for sure. But let's do the slide first, because the slide is super fun. Again, I love this part of the game. Oh wait, that's right. You don't hit the... Oh, I'm dead! That's sad. I didn't realize I was down to one pair of underpants. Oh well, that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, let's go ahead and do this part with the slide, and then I think it's time to call it for the video. Quite a lot to edit. An hour, and I try to bring it back down to like 40 minutes or so. It is what it is. Oh, there's those things. That's fun. Alright, here we go. Hitting all of those. Not hitting those, we avoid those. There is a way to like get near them.
Ouch.
But I don't remember what it was.
That's much better.
And honestly, I would rather just not die again. You know? Whee! There's a sock up there. Alright, get the sock. I believe it was off to the right that I had to go. Let's see if I can't.
Uh-oh. This
Nope.
one goes boom.
That one does go boom, Patrick. Good work. All right, man. I've gotten like all 3 characters into this one. Wait, it's off to the left.
Hey, this is
There we
mine.
go.
Smoothies.
Yay, got it.
Yummy.
Cool. All right, that was a fun way to end it. Ooh, there's stuff down there too. But yeah, we are actually. Oh wait. Nope, not gonna end it quite yet. I gotta do the bungee jumping as Spongebob because I feel like it's a good spot to end it on. Getting yet another golden spatula. But yeah, I love this game. There's a really good chance that I finally beat it. I'd like to think I'm better at video games now. But I mean, back when I was a kid, that's when I beat Ninja Gaiden, so I have no leg to stand on, and the Griffin is good at video games.
experience.
All right, there we go. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching this video. Thank you for checking out Griffin's soapbox. This is not Griffin's soapbox. I'm still on the motive from recording that earlier. Great. Thank you for watching this episode of Game Time with Griffin. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, share, check out all the other videos on the channel. Let me know what you think I should play. I'm always looking for suggestions, both in terms of what to play on the show and just what to play in general, because I do play a lot of games just as inspiration for what I want to build. So let me know what you think is cool out there in the world of comments. And if you like this, like, share, all of that normal stuff. Man, I like lose my place in the end of rigmarole all the freaking time. So I will leave it with this. Be better to each other. It sounds like an empty statement, but it's one of the most important things that we can do. Take a second, think about who you are, what you do, and be better. Alright, that's all I've got, so thank you for watching.